I'm Jim McLennan, and this is Sam Hale here, the driver of the race car.
Hi, Sam.
Hi.
Jim, could you tell us a little bit about yourself and your cars?
You bet. What you're seeing here is a duplicate of the original Champion Speed Shop Dragster, which was presented to me 3 years ago by, it was built by Roy Brizio and my oldest boy, Bob, incidentally, who is here in the truck. That's Bob McLennan sitting there, Tyler Biggs, and Paul Worth, which are the crew on this car. Now, what this is the original design of the Champion Speed Shop Dragster, which was the world's fastest and quickest Chevrolet. And we ran that car from 1959 to about 1963. This is the car they sometimes call the Giant Killer. That had been in, it was rated #2 car in the nation for like 4 years. This particular car here never beat Garlett's, but this engine is the engine that beat Don Garlett's and some of the top dragsters in the United States. And we toured it throughout the nation for several years. And now we're back home again, and we stick around here. We're involved here at Fremont. We're the people that put the grandstands in and did a lot of the improvements here, and had the lease with Southern Pacific for years and years. So now it's to the younger fellows that are doing it.
All right. How long has Sammy been driving for you?
Sammy's drove for us from when, Sam?
I think I took my first ride in October of 1961. I kind of just filled in when Jim decided he wanted to tune instead of drive. And he worked me into a couple of rides after I served a pretty short apprenticeship being a mechanic and helper. And then I stuck with the car after this car was retired, and we built another car, and we had fairly good success with that one. So I guess throughout the years we've kind of maintained a relationship, and when the car was rebuilt, they called me up and gave me a chance to drive it again after about a 13-year layoff. So it was a real nice, real nostalgic feeling to come back here and sit on that drag strip again.
I bet. That's great. Where are you from, Sammy?
I'm originally Californian, born in Sacramento, but I live over in Ignacio now in Marin County, where I have a crankshaft business.
That's great.
And a part-time race car shop also. I keep the car over there with me, at least for now anyway.
Now. Jim, would you like to introduce again your family?
Yes, I certainly.
Tell us a little bit about this car.
Yes, this is a 1927 Model T that has Andy Brizio chassis underneath this car. It's a full torsion. It's really a race car with a 1927 Model T body on it, is what it is. It's got a 471 GMC supercharger on top of a 327 Chevrolet. Is what it has, an automatic transmission and Chevrolet rear end. And that is, again, my oldest son, Bob, that's behind the wheel. And
wave to us, Bob.
And Tyler Biggs sitting right here, and Paul Worth in the back seat.
Paul, say hi.
Yeah.
And who's the pretty lady on the other side?
Oh, and the pretty lady on the other side is Kay Coletti. She's the one that makes all the sandwiches for us and keeps us in line.
All right.
Yeah. And also, she's also our photographer, that's right.
That's good. Looks like you have quite a crew here today.
Yes, we do. We always have a lot of fun at the Nostalgia Drags. Usually we have at least 100 people come with us to the drags, but this particular weekend is Bakersfield's big fuel and gas championship. So half of our crew are down there with another car. My youngest son is a drag racer also, so we're running a rear engine race car down there.
How many cars do you have altogether?
Between the Nostalgia, the Dragsters, and the T's, I mean, we've probably got a dozen, I guess. Probably 12 cars that we have.
Bet that keeps you busy.
Yes, we have a lot. Oh yeah, we have a lot of fun with them. The whole family is involved in it, so it's a family kind of a sport.
That's great.
We certainly enjoy it.
Where do you plan on going next with your cars?
The next race, I believe, is Oklahoma for the Nostalgia cars, and I'm not sure if we're going to make that or not, but we're thinking about it. It's all up to the crew. If they can all get off, and it's a lot different today. Our business commitments we must honor to keep the race cars going.
That's right. That's great. Well, thank you very much for your time.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, the Champion Speed Shop Dragster. Mr. Sammy Hale, Jim McLennan and the boys. Jim says, wait a second. Heading for a passy, pulling up on the line in the glass slipper.
The car was being built in 54, 55 by ourselves, myself and my brother. later run with Doug Butler as a partner. We ran until about 1962 or 63. Was retired until about 81 or 82. We've been running it since, just as nostalgia drags.
Slipper runs a 1082 at 155.17. How's that for memorabilia, ladies and gentlemen? The champion speed shop and the glass slipper.